How's it everyone? Jacques from Dapper Shaves. We are going to actually do a couple of things in today's shave, so it's going to be a bit longer than normal. Hopefully very interesting. So the first bit, Jacques, you look like shit. Yes, I do. I've got fever blisters from stress. I haven't shaved in a long time, been working. I've got a cracked rib. But other than that, things are fantastic. I haven't been on the channel for more than a month, and hence we've got a bit more content in this video. So, in the rainforest as usual, I'm going to start off with high-end shave brush, continuation. This declaration grooming, this is a B15. And we're going to use to lather up with this brush today. Absolutely gorgeous. With the black, the razor I'm going to use has got black scales. I thought I'd match it up with this. Soap, I'm quite sure you guys are going to know it's going to be a Master Soap Creation soap. And indeed it is. It's the same one I've been using with these brush videos. I've got a little bit of splash left we're going to use as post shave, and we're also going to use Fernando's hyaluronic acid with aloe vera in, which is, I mixed them together. I'll show you guys how I do that at the end. And then we are going to have a look at a brand new range of straight razor from the house of Trevor Wolfson. This he's calling his production razors. I talked about it some time ago in my video that Trevor is considering making a more affordable razor, and what I mean by affordable is less time spent in getting the finishes done, and they are going to be in this beautiful vintage green, old Land Rover green. It's going to be in this satin or matte finish, so that's essentially a 320 grit polish. Trevor refers to this as a poor man's finish, and you would know that because he's custom handmade razors are mirror polished. This is a full hollow grind. Now, when I previously spoke and said Trevor's going to make these razors, I thought he's going to do a quarter hollow, because it's all about the effort and the materials and the belts you use in grinding these things to keep the cost down. But he's decided to stick with his famous hollow grind. And in this regard, this thing is right up there. This is wafer thin. It has got a beautiful French point on here. It's a 6/8. It's an RWL 34. He's also invested in a laser engraver, so you would see he is now engraving his production razors with wolf blades razors for the production series, and handmade razors on his elite stuff. So what he means by production is he has these blanks from RWL cut with a water jet. So that's one part where he's saving. He's doing bulk. I'll drop in a lot of photos of I visiting this morning of some of the cutouts and how he's doing. So he's currently doing a production of 30 of these razors. I know 5 of them have already sold, or people asked for them, including, I believe, Glenn. Yeah, so just a shout out to Glenn. You'll see how this goes, but I think you're going to be wonderfully surprised and happy with the razors. Darishan, I think he's also considering one. Nicola in Spain, yeah, and there's two more gentlemen, I just can't remember who they are, but we'll get into them. Now, this razor is number 430, so Trevor now laser engraves. Is this upside down? Hopefully not. I haven't got my glasses on. It shouldn't be, I don't think so. But you would see RWL and it would have the unique number, and it now comes with not a certificate, with a credit card with those details on. So this is Darishan's razor. I just want to move this out the way. As I said, he's making only 2 razors in this range. And hence he uses the word production. It's not 100% handmade. Comes in a smaller box and it's wrapped in paper. I just want to also move this out the way. This is the other one, the black, so it's going to be in black. Same finish, same style, French point, same razor, same engraving on the spine and on the inside of the tang. This is what we're going to use today. So we'll have an in-depth look at this razor and shave with it shortly. I first want to do a bit of preparation. And also remind me of this very vicious fever blister I have right on a cut line, but I'll try and be careful. This is, I don't know, I know it's more than two weeks beard. It's really been rough. So on that, it is November, the guys are growing beards and moustaches in support of prostate cancer and mental health issues. So guys, life is rough, especially now. World isn't what it was a few years ago. So just talk, man. If you guys want to talk, the best thing you can do is talk. Talk to somebody else. I've in the last few months heard of so many, or not many, 2 instances where guys just decide that's enough and use a firearm. Life is tough out there, but talk, man. If you talk, you'll feel better. You'll maybe get a different perspective, you know, and just take tomorrow. As humans are very used to change. We evolve very, very quickly. It's what we do. So it's just another thing. So don't make hasty decisions and do silly stuff. Talk. Right, so that is my poor man's pre-shave. Let's work this lather. So the Declaration grooming handles, I really enjoy. They're nice in hands, got no hot spots. It's got an area to grip below, on top. You can even grip on here. It's comfortable depending on your hand size, at least for me. It's a nice balanced brush in the hand. It splays quite a lot. It is not very stiff, but it is dense. It's actually quite a format I enjoy in a brush. Reminds me a lot of my Chubby 2. So let's add a bit more water. Then I've had a question, Jock, if I don't want to use tallow, what other soap can I use? So Pro Raso is a one you can use. I really don't recommend it for straight razor shaves. I really prefer a tallow based, but locally available. Hairy Eye, and I can't speak more highly enough of them. They make fantastic products, not just for shaving, but for your animal, your dog at home. They do skateboard stuff, so they make a wonderful vegan range of soaps. I know Gary uses this also in his shaves, enjoys it. Trevor sent him some. They've got post-shave and pre-shave products, really excellent. I've used this. I'll definitely do another video at some point in time. I just first want to try and get through my brush series so I can return these brushes to the owner. So on that, this is an educational channel, and the idea behind this is to showcase and use stuff in an unbiased fashion, because the bulk of them is not mine. And so I can say how I experience and feel about it. So it's for those people that I think is looking for a bit more of a unbiased review that's not being sent stuff for free and then just say how good it is and wonderful it is. And hopefully that's going to help some of you. Right. So now that we've got all of those little details out of the way, first of all, welcome back after a long break. Hopefully in December we'll do a bit more stuff. And welcome to all subscribers. For you guys that enjoy this content, find it useful. Once again, the razor up close. Beautiful. This is like a light gray or light brown liner on the inside with a black on the out, and they all have got carbon pins. And then Trevor's very bespoke and well set pinning technique on his razors. So I have done nothing to this razor. I collected it this morning from Trevor, and I haven't stropped it. Here we are. Just want to find a spot here. One thing I must be careful is of this French point. Yeah, no problem getting rid of these hairs. Yeah, no, very sharp. Guys, that's dealing with a huge amount of hairs. Very good, and it's also a thin edge. So it will flex and ride with the hairs. I think it's this point of the French that hit me there. I was a bit over eager. Yeah, Gary did a shave with these wolf blades some time ago. and he used a word, battery. This is what it is. Very smooth. I haven't shaved this much beard off previously. No, there's nothing wrong with this. With my beard particularly, is quite dense. And so if you've got a very thin edge like this, it tends to vibrate and jump a bit. I must be careful of this feather blister now. Disgusting. Other subtle differences between the type of finish on this razor. On his handcrafted stuff, all the corners are radius. That takes a lot of time. It's also profiled to fit your hand better, those curves. It takes a huge amount of time and effort on the grinder. So on these production runs, you're not going to see it. So Trevor has got essentially now the two ranges. The fully handcrafted razors and then the production razors. Exactly the same steel, exactly the same heat treat, exactly the same artisan making it. There's just some of the processes that's automated. Ouch. And if you have seen his other razors, that's why he refers to it as a poor man's finish. It hasn't got all those hours of delicate touch and detailing. So I've given myself another lick with that French point, but that was just totally careless. The Mrs. phone's going and she's trying to take a nap. Okay, so that is the first pass. I need to clean out this mess. And then we are going to do a second pass. So Lots of areas where there's still little bits of stubble, but I've gone very quick just to get the bulk off, and now we are going to hit those areas in a second pass, and that should be good enough. And this is the example what I mean of thin blades hitting and jumping. Now, that go quite quick on my chin, but it's very dense and tough area here, so it takes off the hairs, but it jumps on top, so that's why you need more than one pass. Well, you can do only one pass, but then you need to be more slower and more diligent than I have been. Smaller strokes, cleaning it out and moving on, not going around like a hooligan. No, nothing wrong with this edge. And here I'm going to echo Gary again. Battery. Fantastic, Trevor. This is really great value for money. Also very nice sharp to the heel. So very consistent. That was the other thing I was looking for. Also, I'm not sure if it's going to be visible on the camera, it should be. Ultra thin bevel. Very thin, perfectly straight and smooth, pointy toe. Very good. So price, I can't remember. I'll confirm and put it in the video. If I can recall correctly, it was $385 US. So that's 6,500 South African rands. For RWL stainless steel straight razor. Made and finished by Trevor Wilson. I think that is exceptional value for money. And I say that because I've seen what it takes to make these things. I have had steel razor in my hand on a grinder in Trevor's workshop. It is hours and hours of work on a blade. Yeah, I'm very happy, but I still want to shorten these sides a bit. And then we are going to heat my post shave. And wrap this video up. So wonderful razors. I'm so happy Trevor made them. There's been, I think I've had quite a few inquiries about, if Trevor's ever going to make, something affordable to the people. But still, if you save up, I think either of these razors are going to be fantastic. But having a fully handcrafted one, I think is just the pinnacle. RWL can't beat it. I'm quite sure the gentleman who's getting these razors, I mean Martin Wood, Gary, many other folk are using them. The newcomers to this range, it would be awesome to see and hear their feedback on it. But you would know by now, his heat treat on RWL, just unreal. So, let's have a wee little peep. And being able to trim that close up here is absolutely astonishing. That's really very light, very precise work. So top notch. Top notch. I approve. Toots, I really think you're going to enjoy your razor. I'm not sure who is picking up. 431, but I can confirm it shaves. So guys, post shave. How I like doing it is remove the water from my face and then I take 2 squirts of hyaluronic acid, the aloe, and then I take these witch hazel splash, and then I throw a couple of drops in there and we give it a little mix, and then it becomes semi-syrupy. And that just goes on beautifully. So I think the family is going to be happy to see a clean face. Hair all sorted out. Thank you guys for joining me on this video. I hope you found it useful. If you're into the market for high-end, exceptional craftsmanship, affordable made razors from RWL 34 that shaves like nothing else, have a look at this.